Man, what up with y'all, man? It's the Mental Ninja. I'm out here in all motherfucking black, nigga. It's dark as fuck. I could barely see my own self, but it's all good. I'm like, fuck it. I'm gonna walk to the store and shit, you feel me? I ride my bike, I drive my car and shit, but I just like walking today. So check this out, right? I've been watching this TV show on Hulu. Hey, you guys gotta check that shit out. It's called The Handmaid's Tale and shit. Like, at first it's like, who really wants to watch a TV show about a bunch of white chicks and shit dressed as like fucking nuns and shit about babies and white folks and babies? But it's actually dope. Kind of like, I would say it's not even a dystopian future. It's like a current time. And like this show came out in 2017, I think. It's on its third episode or third season. And so basically, you know, you're gonna see all kind of elements of what's going on today in 2020, going into 2021 on this show, right? You got the motherfucking out of nowhere, the government just changed shit. Boom. Can't do this, can't do that, and shit. You know what I'm saying? But it's basically a show about. I'm only on the second episode. That shit fire. I ain't gonna front, nigga. I had the first episode had me sitting in my house, thinking, observing, learning and shit, reflecting, and I was mad as fuck. Cause I'm like, God damn, nigga, let a motherfucker try to take my kid, nigga. Straight up, they have to kill me and probably have to kill both of us. Straight up, cause nigga, we gonna fucking have to fight. My little nigga's 7 years old, but look, they have to bite that nigga or something if they get me. But it's basically this totalitarian state, a totalitarian world and shit. You know what I'm saying? The people, they were just living their everyday lives, and all of a sudden one day, boom, shit changed. And niggas like, oh, all these chicks are at work and shit. And the dude comes, he's like, oh, everybody has to clock out and go home. Everybody's fired. Well, you're not fired, but you can't work. And they just told me I have no choice. And they told me 10 minutes ago. I was like, who? You know what I'm saying? This one clip, I'm gonna upload that shit. You know what I'm saying? Probably before I upload this video, because it'll probably be a little quick. It's like a 2-minute clip of the show. It basically showed like the chick, she walking and she talking about how she woke up and shit. But the thing is, bro, they show a scene with the dude, the bitch got the mask on her face. The COVID mask on her face, right? A straight COVID mask, and she walking with these police or whatever, like she in jail and shit. But this is it, bro. They showing you. Like, niggas think this fucking COVID shit is like something special. Like, for the motherfuckers who really believe that this is a real pandemic and it wasn't planned and shit. This ain't like a motherfucking, not even an agenda, man, but a culling of fucking behaviors. Now, it doesn't mean, oh, they're gonna kill a bunch of people and shit, but really just like culling and curbing the behaviors of people and how they operate. And the bitch even said in the first episode, I know this doesn't seem ordinary to you now, but this is gonna be ordinary to you soon. And she's like, trust me, it's gonna become ordinary. Man, them motherfuckers, bro, it's on some other shit. Where everybody, like, all the bitches are like, everybody like basically a slave. Even the people that run the slaves and shit, they slaves too, because they can only act and talk in a certain way, and the other people can act and talk in a certain way and shit. And it's because like the one people ain't getting beat up and hurt and shit and getting fucked on and shit. They think that they free when nah, they ain't free. They stuck because it's that polarity. They stuck on their own side because the existence of the other side allows them to be that side. So there's no freedom in any spot, right? And I'm sure it's gonna get to like the higher levels eventually over the seasons. There's 3 seasons in. You feel me? And there's always like gonna be, you know what I'm saying, these group of people that they want control, man. And it's not even the thing is, bro, check this out. It ain't really got nothing to do no fucking secret, no evil, there's like this one set of evil people. No, it's just when evil people start working together and shit. Cause you always gonna find the evil motherfuckers, bro. You always gonna find motherfuckers that'll fucking, you selling bud and shit. You'll find niggas that sell bud too, and they'll fucking call the cops on you so they can have more clientele and shit evil. You know what I'm saying? You got motherfuckers who, they got their own girl, but they'll fuck your girl because they want to fuck your girl too and be mad niggas fuck their girls hype. That's evil. You know what I'm saying? Just people with their wickedness, their own personal, selfish, you know what I'm saying, greedy, self-centered, self-seeking wickedness and shit, bro. And most people, bro, check this out. So on Facebook, one of these niggas I know and shit from the program, right? From the rooms and shit. Every time I post some shit, damn, I can't even see it. It don't even matter, nigga. Every time I post some shit, this nigga come up on my shit talking about you're a comedian, blah, blah, blah. Oh, Trump will pay you a lot. And like, I swear to God, nigga, I'll fucking, if I was to pull that nigga's Facebook up on my motherfucking Xbox and shit and scroll through his fucking shit, y'all can see it. Every post he posts is about Trump. Nigga get like 1, maybe 2 likes. You know what I'm saying? And like, I'll post something on my shit, and this nigga he always wanna get the last word. He like a grown, this nigga like a 70-year-old, 60-year-old man, bro. But this nigga always wanna get the last word. And he think because he said shit like this, check it out. And this is, I'm going right back into the evil mindset of the greediness and shit, and the evilness of ignorance and shit that make people evil, and they don't think they evil, but it's their ignorance in their fucking intellect through that evilness, or through that ignorance and shit, that makes it evil and shit, right? Or unfavorable, what fucking label you want to call it, right? So this nigga thinks because he watches the news. This type of dude, he watch the news and he get on Facebook and he copy and paste the news articles and he copy and paste the motherfucking news reports, the news videos and shit. And for some reason, like in this nigga's mind, he really believes that makes him like an expert somehow, because you can copy and paste and because you can repeat shit, that somehow makes you an expert. And I'm sitting here like, my nigga, that's hearsay plus it's plagiarism. You ain't presenting that, you present that shit like that, like you the one who fucking found that shit out. Everybody hearing the same shit on the news, right? And so he thinks because he believes, so they give you 2 sides in the news. You got one group of people, they gonna prescribe to one side, and they gonna be against the other side, the other narrative. And you got the other people, they gonna subscribe to the other narrative and be against the people and against the narrative of the people that's in the narrative of the other side. And both think that they equally making freedom of choice, freedom of thought, using critical thinking, and all this fucking other mumbo jumbo. Really? Them niggas is crash dummies, bro. Straight up, they robots, nigga. And like Lil Wayne said, niggas surprised when they seen that robot can move. That's really all it can do. Just parrot shit, repeat shit. It doesn't really form its own sentences. It forms borrowed sentences of shit that they seen on TV. You know what I'm saying? It mimics. A lot of these motherfuckers, bro, you talk about reptilian shapeshifters. A lot of these humans ain't even really human. They just mimics, nigga. No bullshit. They'll mimic this and mimic that and shit and think that they the authority and shit because they can mimic. It's like, nigga, check it out. Have you poured through the data? Put that shit down to test. Go through the research yourself. You know what I'm saying? But niggas don't want to do that because niggas really ain't interested in collegiate, and I'm not talking about a college. I'm talking about scholarly, as far as educating your own self. Niggas ain't into that shit. They into fucking, this is what they do. They see it, they window, walking past the restaurant. They see niggas in there eating steaks and shit and be sitting there chewing with nothing, they sitting there mimicking the mouth motions and shit, thinking they getting full. Go back home, talk about, oh, you didn't try that steak, nigga. Like, you didn't either, nigga. You was watching somebody else eat the steak. You don't even know what the fucking shit smelled like because you was outside, right? And so, like, when you get people who behave and think in that mentality, right, those people are really dangerous because they believe that they're right. And they right because that's what they believe. But what they gonna do is they gonna search out to validate their position. They gotta find other people that holds the other position, or a position that's not even, that's like non-binary, that ain't the narrative being pushed. And people can't stand work. A person can stand, a person like these people, they looking to find, so look, a person who support Biden hate Trump supporters and Trump himself, right? Hate Republicans and shit. And it's equally the same for the other side, right? So they need somebody to be a Trump supporter. Democrat, Biden needs somebody to be a Trump supporter and shit. So he says Trump shit, he can feel like, ha ha ha, I found me another, whatever they call Dem or Republicans or whatever they want to call them, Trump supporters, right? And if they find somebody who supports neither and believes in neither and not affiliated nor believes in political affiliation, they become so confused that what they do is still treat you as a Trump supporter. And that's the logic, bro. That's the fucked up logic about the whole get down and shit. So my dude, right, nigga got hella years sobriety, nigga, like longer than that, almost longer than that, but no, he like 20 some years sobriety, right? But it's like, goddamn, nigga, you been sober all this time and you ain't fucking been using your mind. What you got sober for? Nigga type of nigga that only gets sober so he can have the most years and shit and think he better than everybody else. Okay, I get it. Nigga, you sell Obama phones on the side of the street, nigga. Okay, ain't that shit supposed to be free? You know what I'm saying? So you can always have these one-sided people who really have no interest in the truth, who really have no interest in learning the truth or seeking the truth or finding out or even questioning if there is a truth. They just need some fucking government, some authority to put rocks and dirt on their plate and call it fucking filet mignon. The niggas be eating it, fucking their teeth up, thinking they get a good ass meal and shit. Looking down on other people because there's something inside them that knows that they ain't getting the truth. But that's another story. I'm about to hop off real quick. I'll holler at y'all in a second.